Hello there everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today the BBC confirmed the future of Doctor Who and the new Christmas special in 2026. Obviously, by the time of recording, Doctor Who and BBC have officially confirmed that they will be continuing the series and the show, which is just diabolical, insane, like holy shit. After 6 months or 7 months of total silence, like a radio silence, there is this brand new news about the BBC that confirms the future of Doctor Who without Disney Plus or without Disney involved, obviously, which is just fantastic news because Disney Plus has been, I think, I'm not quite sure. Like, they've been so quiet that we just don't know why the Doctor Who series has just been so quiet. Obviously, the studios have been quiet. Russell T Davies has been quiet. Like, it's so, it's fearful. We were very scared that Doctor Who were never going to continue, but obviously now we can be assured that Doctor Who will be back. So obviously today the BBC announced that Doctor Who will be back on our screens at Christmas 2026. So in around a year and a few months, but whatever. So with a special episode written by Russell T Davies, with Disney Plus confirming they will not be partnering on the next season of the science fiction show, the BBC remain fully committed to the show and will announce plans for the next series in due course to ensure the Doctor's adventures continue. So there we go. So that's really interesting. Obviously, the next series, is it going to be with Billie Piper as the 16th Doctor, or will she just be Rose Tyler, or will she just be like the Bad Wolf? We're not quite sure, but obviously it's very nice that we are ensured that we'll have a future with Doctor Who. Obviously, the TARDIS will just have its adventures continue, which is really nice. So I hope Billie Piper is going to be the 16th Doctor. Obviously, she can also be Rose Tyler. We're just not sure yet. She can also be Bad Wolf. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll have to see with this Christmas special. Like a lot of things will need to be concluded. Obviously, if Russell T Davies is going to write the next series, we're not quite sure yet too. But obviously, if the story continues, there are a few plot threads that need to be solved, like obviously Billie Piper as the next incarnation, obviously what will happen with her, and maybe the 14th Doctor, maybe they will go on an adventure. I'm not quite sure. That could be really cool. And Russell T Davies, I'm really happy, but also he has written the 2 series with Ncuti Gatwa, and there were a few moments that fans were not happy about. But obviously, let's just talk about Lindsay Salt, director of drama from the BBC, said, "Would like to thank Disney Plus for being terrific global partners and collaborators over the past 2 seasons, and for the upcoming The War Between the Land and the Sea. The BBC remains fully committed to Doctor Who, which continues to be one of our most beloved dramas, and we're delighted that Russell T Davies has agreed to write us another spectacular Christmas special for 2026. We can assure fans that Doctor Who is not going anywhere, and we will be announcing plans for the next series in due course, which will ensure the TARDIS remains at the heart of the BBC. Before next year's specials, fans of the beloved series still have much to enjoy, with The War Between the Land and the Sea heading to BBC iPlayer and BBC One later this year, as well as brand new animation series for CBeebies, which is in development. The Doctor Who Christmas special will be produced by Bad Wolf with BBC Studios for the BBC. So yeah, okay, this is fun, right? This is nice. This is good news. Obviously, The War Between the Land and the Sea will be coming this year or later next year, but obviously they're saying that it will come this year, so maybe during the Christmas time or January, or I don't know. Could be nice. Obviously the show or the series, which is going to be 6 parts, will maybe release somewhere in December or November, maybe obviously with Doctor Who Day on the 23rd of November there will be even more news, and I can see that happening. Obviously the news broke down just on the 28th of October, so it's likely that we'll get some more news on the 23rd of November, which is just fantastic. It's like a few days after my birthday too, so any Doctor Who news right now is probably going to be good news, and Disney Plus is not going to be involved, which is just also really interesting. I mean, Disney Plus, like I said, we're just not quite sure if they were the ones who actually said, okay, we're going to wait for the series 3 or the Christmas special and when the War Between the Land and the Sea will release, or I'm not quite sure. We're really not quite sure what happened there behind the scenes. But yeah, the 2026 Doctor Who Christmas special will be written by Russell T Davies and is confirmed to feature, obviously, well, I suppose like Billie Piper as the next Doctor or whatever. Like, obviously they need to write her in. Obviously that needs to be there, because what are you going to do with Billie Piper? You can't just write a new Doctor incarnation. I think she's pretty much confirmed to be in the episode. While full plot details are on the wraps, hints suggest returning characters, unresolved threads, and a festive yet dramatic storyline. Obviously, I think this is a brand new, good introduction, a Christmas special featuring, obviously, Russell T Davies writing the series, and Billie Piper as the next incarnation. You can go anywhere you want, obviously, with that. You can bring back the Sycorax, or maybe some, I don't know, evil Christmas trees. I'm not quite sure. There are plenty of possibilities. Or even bring back the Daleks. Dude, that would be fantastic. If you bring back the Daleks for a Christmas special, I'm not quite sure how you're going to do it, but it would be hella dope, right? So there we go. Alright, so BBC Studios and Bad Wolf are producing the episode independently following the end of the Disney Plus partnership. The BBC Studios and Bad Wolf, I think they're, decent production companies, and they will obviously make sure that these will be good. Obviously, there are a couple of things that can be wrapped up. Obviously, we have the loose plot threads made in R2D2's series from, obviously, with featuring Ncuti Gatwa. So obviously we have Ruby Sunday's origins. Ruby, played by Millie Gibson, has mysterious parentage and a supernatural aura. Her story remains unresolved and could be central to the special. She's kind of wrapped up with, obviously, series 2, and there have been, obviously, leaks and rumors that Millie Gibson was annoying during filming. I'm not quite sure. I just think that some magazines and some news articles just put it in a bad place. But dude, she looks absolutely gorgeous, and I'm not quite sure if she was actually the one who was able to, be annoying on set. I don't think she was, because obviously people say that she has like this charisma to her aura, whatever. I don't know. I really don't care. Like, she was kind of interesting, and I just want to see her in other projects, like other series that I'm interested in. So, I don't think she's like, a bad person. So anyway, the Toymaker's legacy. Neil Patrick Harris's Toymaker introduced chaos and hinted at deeper cosmic forces. His influence may linger down the line. That's really interesting. The Pantheon of Discord, a shadowy group teased in recent episodes, possibly tied to multiversal threats or ancient enemies, could return. Obviously, we have Maestro, we have the Toymaker, we have Flux, we have tons of characters obviously introduced in the series. Obviously, they can return somehow, some way. The War Between the Land and the Sea, a spin-off or major arc tease for future seasons, which may be seeded in the special. Obviously, we also have Mrs. Flood, aka the Rani, could also be resolved. Obviously, too, Billie Piper as the next incarnation too, and I guess there is one other character. Yeah, Susan Foreman, man. I just hope she will be in the Christmas special. Like, obviously, we've seen her in the Interstellar Song Contest, so she might appear one way, I guess, in this brand new series or the Christmas special. Obviously, I'm really excited to see a brand new series about Doctor Who. It's great news that the Doctor will return. Obviously, characters who might appear. Obviously, Jackie Tyler as obviously the mom of Billie Piper's, Rose Tyler. Obviously, that might be very cool to see. Like, Jackie, she's an icon, she's a legend. She might return somehow, some way. So, Millie Gibson likely to return given her ongoing arc. Vrada Sethu as maybe Belinda Chandra, maybe could be fun. UNIT, the military organization, has appeared in recent seasons. Obviously, I may play a role in larger conflicts. Russell T Davies has hinted at bringing back iconic foes. Obviously, he has done that with the brand new series with Ncuti Gatwa, like the Rani, Omega, Sutek. But like I said, fans were not happy how they treated Omega and Sutek. I just hope Russell T Davies has learned with his failures and I guess his mistakes from these two series, and maybe make something along the lines of the 60th anniversary. Just great stories, just one or more stories. Maybe Billy Piper will have a couple of specials featuring David Tennant. If you have those two pairings, I guess if you have those pairing, because a pairing is two, right? No, yeah, one pairing obviously is two persons. So if you have Billy Piper and David Tennant return, fans will be hyped, you know. It's just such a failure because Russell T Davies said, "Oh, this is going to be marvelous, this is going to be wonderful. I just hope the future of Doctor Who will be good." That was 2 years ago, and now obviously Doctor Who has been in a hiatus, people say, or people so say, but now it's good to be back. Obviously, new guest stars. Davis often casts high-profile actors for specials. No names confirmed yet, but expect surprises. Obviously, with what's it called? The Joy to the World, written by Stephen Moffat. That was an entertaining episode, and obviously they got someone from Daddy Girls in there, or what is it? The other show she is in. Is it? No, it's not Downton Abbey. The other one. Oh, I'm blanking on the name, but it's like the other historical series. I don't know. Haven't seen the series, but anyway. The special may serve as a bridge to the next full season, introducing new companions or villains. With Disney Plus no longer involved, the BBC may steer the show back towards its British roots. Expect more intimate storytelling and quirky humor. Hell to the yes, I want to see that. Spin-offs like The War Between the Land and the Seas suggest a growing Whoniverse. The special could tease or directly connect to these projects. I think that's really wonderful. The Doctor Who future is confirmed to be back, and that's all we actually need. Obviously, fans have been speculating, have been leaking, have been rumoring around, and it's good to be back, obviously, with official news of the BBC for the Doctor to return. Obviously, if it's going to be Billie Piper, probably, but if she is going to appear as, you know, the 60th Doctor after that special of, of Christmas special, we just need to wait and see, obviously. But I really want to see Billie Piper as the next incarnation, because she might have a different take on, I guess, the character, and she has an interesting, like, the lineage from, obviously, Christopher Eccleston to Billie Piper now is kind of interesting. Like, obviously, we had Christopher Eccleston, which was paired up with Rose Tyler, then we had David Tennant, which was paired up with Rose Tyler. Obviously, we had Matt Smith, which obviously had Day of the Doctor, which obviously Billie Piper appeared in as Bad Wolf, or like, I don't know, some kind of weird character that was involved with the entire storyline. We had Peter Capaldi, obviously very interesting, my favorite Doctor, so there we go. 13th Doctor, first female Doctor. Then we had David Tennant return as the 14th Doctor. Then we had Ncuti Gatwa as the 15th Doctor. Now it's obviously Billie Piper as the 16th Doctor. So I'm not quite sure. I don't really think that she will regenerate after the Christmas special. I think maybe 2 series. Maybe she will have the role for like 2 years. Maybe that will be good. And obviously, I mean, Russell T Davies is good friends with her, I suppose. Otherwise, she wouldn't return to Doctor Who as obviously the 16th Doctor. But I just want, people, I guess, I just want the fans to be happy, and I just want Russell T Davies to be a good showrunner. Just make a few series. Just don't go all the way, man. Just don't go so bonanza and make, I don't know, like insane storylines, obviously with Sutek return or whatever. Just make a grounded story for like the Doctor to go in, have a great adventure. Like obviously final episode sets up like a big bad, like obviously the Daleks, the Cyberman, Davros. I don't know, man. I just want to see a great series where fans can be so thrilled to see a brand new episode of Doctor Who, because Ncuti Gatwa's era has been with its ups and downs, but some episodes were good, some episodes were kind of okay, some episodes were trash. But I really liked the Ncuti Gatwa run, and it's really unfortunate that he left the role, but obviously he's probably going to be one of my favorite Doctors, because obviously he had something interesting going on with him, and it's so sad that he left the role, obviously. But now we need to look forward to the future, see Billie Piper, see Russell T Davies return, and see where the future will take us. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this video talking about Doctor Who and the future of Doctor Who. I'm really thrilled, really hyped. Can't bloody wait to see the war between the land and the sea, and can't bloody wait to see the next future of Doctor Who. So alright, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will check you later. Goodbye everyone, or should I say, Doctor Who, I let you go. Alonzi.